Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Monday. We got 12 matchups on this MLB slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. And if you guys want to become a member, go ahead and sign up in the link below, guys. 100 members going to be doing member-only live streams, guys. Definitely want to be a part of that, so go ahead and check that out. And yeah, we'll hop in it. 12 matchups, a little bit lighter slate today, starting with the Miami Marlins versus the Cincinnati Reds. Reds opening up as home favorites at -125. The Marlins +115 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for the Marlins is Trevor Rogers with an ERA of 5.46. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Pitching for the Reds is Nick Lodolo with an ERA of 5.81. His last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 5 runs, and had 5 strikeouts. Miami coming off a 6-5 win against Pittsburgh. Cincinnati coming off a 6-3 win against St. Louis. Miami, they're 9-3 on the road right now, so getting it done on the road. Cincinnati 6-1 at home. Yeah, good home team as of late. Good road team as well. Not in love with this matchup. Both pitchers giving up a good share of runs here. I think I'm gonna take a shot with the Marlins +1.5. I'm not really sold on the Reds here, so we'll take our shot with the Marlins on the road. Next matchup, we have the Atlanta Braves versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Braves opening up as road favorites at -170. The Phillies +155 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Braves is Max Fried with an ERA of 2.64. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Pitching for the Phillies is Ranger Suarez with an ERA of 4.07. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Atlanta coming off a bad loss against the Angels 9-1. That's just how it goes. Phillies coming off a 3-game losing streak against the Cubs. They looked horrible against the Cubs. Atlanta 15-5 on the road where they've been getting it done. Do like Fried on the mound for the Braves. I think the Braves bounce back here, coming off that loss yesterday, and the Phillies, they just looked bad in that Cubs series. So I'm gonna take Braves on the road. Next matchup, we have the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Baltimore Orioles. Rays opening up as road favorites at -120. Baltimore +110 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for the Rays is Corey Kluber with an ERA of 3.73. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Pitching for the Orioles is Austin Voth with an ERA of 6.38. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Tampa Bay on a 2-game losing streak, had some bad losses against the Royals. Baltimore coming off a 6-0 loss against the Yankees. Yeah, tough loss for the Orioles. Tough matchup here. Just been looking at it. Tampa Bay coming off a 2-game losing streak. These teams did just play a little 3-game series. Tampa Bay did win 2 out of those 3 matchups. I think I'm going to take the Rays on the road here. Orioles coming off a bad loss. Not in love with Austin Voth on the mound. Hasn't been very good for the Orioles. I'm going to lean with the Rays on the road here. Next matchup, we have the Cleveland Guardians versus the Boston Red Sox. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at -110 with the over-under at 9.5. Pitching for the Guardians is Zach Plesac with an ERA of 4.02. His last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Pitching for the Red Sox is Nick Pivetta with an ERA of 4.50. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 4 strikeouts. This is crazy, but Nick Pavetta's last 3 starts on the mound, he's given up 20 runs combined. That's absolutely insane. Cleveland coming into this on a 2-game losing streak. Boston on a 5-game losing streak. 1-9 in their last 10. Yeah, I'm going to take Guardians plus 1.5 on the road. I just do not trust Nick Pivetta. 20 runs in 3 games. How can you back that? We'll take Guardians plus 1.5. Next matchup, we have the San Diego Padres versus the Detroit Tigers. Padres opening up as road favorites at minus 165. Detroit plus 140 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Padres is Sean Manaea with an ERA of 4.11. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs and had 3 strikeouts. Pitching for the Tigers is Drew Hutchinson with an ERA of 4.46. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs and had 3 strikeouts. Padres coming off a 8-5 loss against the Mets. Detroit on a 3-game losing streak, just 2-8 in their last 10. They haven't looked very good. I like the Padres on the road here. On the road. I just don't. Detroit's just been awful. I mean, coming off a 9-1 loss, they've had a very rough last 3 outings here. I'm gonna take Padres on the road. Next matchup, we have the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Chicago Cubs. Cubs opening up as home favorites at minus 145. Pittsburgh plus 120 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the Pirates is JT Brubaker with an ERA of 4.02. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs and had 9 strikeouts. Pitching for the Cubs is Adrian Sampson with an ERA of 3.34. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs and had 1 strikeout. Pittsburgh coming off a 6-5 loss against Miami. Cubs coming into this on a 4-game winning streak. Looked very good against the Phillies in that series. And I'm gonna ride this little streak the Cubs are magically on. Not too often we get to see the Cubs on a winning streak here, and it's against the Pirates here, so not insanely risky by any means here. So let's ride this streak here. I'm gonna take Cubs at home. Next matchup, we have the Colorado Rockies versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers opening up as home favorites at minus 190. Colorado plus 165 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the Rockies is Kyle Freeland with an ERA of 4.96. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs and had 3 strikeouts. Pitching for the Brewers is Aaron Ashby with an ERA of 4.57. His last start, he pitched 1 inning, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Rockies on a 4-game losing streak. They've lost the last 3 matchups against the Brewers. Yeah, Brewers, they've been pretty dominant in this series so far. Coming off a 10-9 game, close game yesterday. Colorado 0-6 on the road against the Brewers. I do like Ashby on the mound. He's been very good. Freeland has given up 15 runs in his last 3 starts combined. That just doesn't bode well whenever you've lost your last 3 here. So I'm going to take the Brewers on the road. Brewers at home. Next matchup, we have the Los Angeles Angels versus the Kansas City Royals. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at minus 110 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Angels is Noah Syndergaard with an ERA of 4.0. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs and had 3 strikeouts. Pitching for the Royals is Zach Greinke with an ERA of 4.64. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Angels coming off a 9-1 win against the Braves. Huge win for them. Royals coming into this on a 2-game winning streak against Tampa. Not in love with this matchup here. I I think I'm going to take a shot with the Angels plus 1.5 in a pick'em scenario on the road. Yeah, I'm going to lean with the Angels here. Next matchup, we have the Houston Astros versus the Oakland Athletics. Houston opening up as road favorites at -230. Oakland plus 190 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Astros is Jake Odorizzi with an ERA of 3.56. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Pitching for Oakland is Adam Oller with an ERA of 8.56. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Yeah, Oller's given up 16 runs in his last 3 starts on the mound. I just do not love that at all. Houston on a 5-game winning streak, playing very well here, and 6-1 on the road. Yeah, I don't trust Oller on the mound for the A's here, so I'm gonna take Houston on the road. Next matchup, we have the San Francisco Giants versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Giants opening up as road favorites at -130. Arizona plus 110 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for the Giants is Jacob Junis with an ERA of 3.06. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 5 strikeouts. Pitching for Arizona is Tyler Gilbert with an ERA of 5.34. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 1 strikeout. Yeah, Giants coming into this on a 4-game losing streak. Just couldn't get it done against the Dodgers in that series. Arizona coming off a 4-3 loss against Washington. These teams did have a 3-game series a few weeks ago. Arizona losing 2 out of those 3 matchups. I like the Giants on the road here, coming off a very tough, bad Dodgers series. I think they bounce back here against the Diamondbacks. I'm gonna take Giants on the road. Next matchup, we have the Texas Rangers versus the Seattle Mariners. Seattle opening up as home favorites at -145. The Rangers plus 125 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the Rangers is Glenn Otto with an ERA of 5.40. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Pitching for the Mariners is Chris Flexen with an ERA of 3.79. His last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 3 strikeouts. The Rangers coming off an 11-8 win against Oakland. Seattle on a 3-game losing streak. I just knew after that 14-game win streak, once you take a loss, that's when you kind of start, losing a few games, and then you kind of, that's kind of usually how it goes once you were streaking for so long. Didn't play that well against Houston, but I like them to bounce back here at home against the Rangers. I'm going to take Seattle at home. And then the last matchup, we have the Washington Nationals versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers opening up as home favorites at -300. Washington plus 240 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the Nationals is Paolo Espino with an ERA of 3.57. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Pitching for the Dodgers is Tony Gonsolin with an ERA of 2.02. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Yeah, the Nationals just 2-8 in their last 10. Dodgers on an 8-game winning streak right now, playing great baseball. 10-0 at home. Yeah, you already know we're taking Dodgers at home. And then throw the Nationals in a round robin at plus 240. You never know. Throw them in a round robin. There's really zero risk in doing that. And you could potentially get a nice payout if it does hit. So, yeah, go ahead and do that. But definitely rolling with the Dodgers at home here. And that's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Monday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Tuesday. Have a good one.